Good morning, children. So, this is our first lesson, a muddled mess. What is the lesson name? A muddled mess. This is a funny poem written by Ogden Nash. Who is the poet? Ogden Nash. He was an American poet who was famous for his humorous poetry, puns, and surprising rhymes. He lived most of his life in Baltimore, Maryland, USA. What do you mean by puns? Pun is a joke made by playing with words. They will have usually two meanings. See, for example, I like kids, but I couldn't eat a one. Is that means that మనం పిల్లల్ని తినేస్తామా? కిడ్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? చిన్నపిల్లలు. I like kids, but I couldn't eat a one. ఇంకొక మీనింగ్ ఏంటి కిడ్కి? Kid is a young one of goat. Kid is the young one of goat. So I like kids, but I couldn't eat a one. And see the next one. A boiled egg for lunch is hard to beat. A boiled egg for lunch is hard to beat. Boiled egg ని మళ్ళీ బీట్ చేయాలా మనం? No. మరి ఇక్కడ బీట్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఇట్ ఈస్ అ బెటర్ లంచ్ అని. బాయిల్డ్ ఎగ్ ఈస్ అ బెటర్ లంచ్ అని. ఇట్ ఈస్ హార్డ్ టు బీట్ అంటే అది అర్థం. బాయిల్డ్ ఎగ్ ని బీట్ చేసేది లేదు అని. అంటే దానికన్నా బెటర్ లంచ్ లేదు అని. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ లైక్ బీటింగ్ అన్ ఎగ్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్. గ్రామర్ లవర్స్ హ్యావ్ లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ కామా సెన్స్. ఇట్స్ నాట్ కామా సెన్స్, ఇట్ ఈస్. సో ఇక్కడ ఫన్ కోసం ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ కామన్ సెన్స్ హీ హాస్ గివెన్ comma sense. Grammar lovers have lots of comma sense. A pessimist's blood type is B negative. What do you mean by pessimist? ప్రతిదాన్ని నెగిటివ్గా చూస్తారు కదా. నెగిటివ్గా చూస్తే దాన్ని పెసిమిస్ట్ అంటాం. అంటే హోప్లెస్, ఆల్వేస్ ఇది జరగదేమో, ఇది అవుతుందేమో, హ్యావింగ్ ఎ డౌట్. సచ్ పర్సన్స్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ పెసిమిస్ట్. పెసిమిస్ట్ బ్లడ్ టైప్ ఎప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంటుందంట? బి నెగిటివ్. సో ఎ పెసిమిస్ట్ బ్లడ్ టైప్ ఇస్ బి నెగిటివ్. సో సచ్ సెంటెన్సెస్ ఇన్ విచ్ వర్డ్స్ ఆర్ యూస్డ్, విచ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ వర్డ్స్ ఆర్ యూస్డ్, విచ్ ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ టూ మీనింగ్స్. టూ మీనింగ్స్ ఉన్న వర్డ్ని యూజ్ చేసి ఫన్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తే సచ్ సెంటెన్సెస్ ఆర్ puns. Okay, and one more thing you have to learn is Spoonerism. Spoonerism. Spoon. Spoonerism. Spoonerism. See, sometimes our mouth moves faster than our brain. In such cases, the initial letters of the words switch. That means they get exchanged. ఒక్కొక్కసారి మన బ్రెయిన్ కన్నా ముందే మౌత్ ఫాస్ట్గా మూవ్ అయిపోతుంది. At that time, the first letters of the words gets exchanged. For example, you can see here. Instead of party animal, we say arty panimal. So the P comes here and the A goes there. Arty animal, but actually it is party animal. Few more examples. Belly jeans instead of jelly beans. Bunny phone instead of funny bone. Roaring pain. The P goes here. Pouring rain. Lip my zips. Zip my lips. Okay. So now let's move to our poem. A muddled mess. This is a poem. This is a poem of an absent-minded person who always forgets. Who always forgets something. Like we all try to be focused. But sometimes we forget. మనం కూడా ఏమీ మర్చిపోకూడదు అనుకుంటాం, కానీ ఒక్కొక్కసారి యాబ్సెంట్ మైండ్లో చాలా మర్చిపోతాం. లైక్ వీ ఫర్గెట్ టు బ్రష్, వీ లీవ్ ద బ్యాగ్ ఎట్ స్కూల్ సమ్టైమ్స్, వీ ఫర్గెట్ అవర్ హోంవర్క్ బుక్స్, వాటర్ బాటిల్స్. ఓకే, ఇన్ సచ్ కేస్ we call the person a muddle-headed. A muddle-headed man. So our first word is muddle-headed. Mentally confused. Muddle-headed. M-U-D-D-L-E. Muddle. headed, H-E-A-D, head, E-D, ed, muddle-headed. That means mentally confused. I told you, right? Absent-minded anmat. Let us see few examples. When I asked Hari to submit math homework, he submitted English homework. What did I ask him? Math homework. But he submitted English homework. So he is muddle-headed today. So he is in absent mind. He is muddle-headed. Your muddle-headedness will put you into troubles. He muddle-headedly wrote English in his science notes. So he wrote his English work in science book. So he is muddle-headed. So let us see an example to understand it more precisely.
Muddle-headed, muddle-headed, muddle-headed. Mentally disorganized or confused.
Wow! This place is so amazing! That teddy bear! I so want that teddy bear! Zena, please give me some money. I want that teddy bear, please! Go. Pieces of paper? Why are you giving me pieces of paper? I want money, Zena!
I'm so sorry. I'm so confused. Wait, I'll just give you money. Oops, I think I forgot my wallet at home.
Oh God, I'm feeling hungry. Okay, give me something to eat.
Oh, there you go.
I'm asking you for something to eat, not water. I don't want to drink.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm very confused today.
Why are you so muddle-headed today?
Is it easy now? Our next word is mess. M-E-S-S, mess, which means something that looks dirty or untidy. Gajibiji chesedu. So like for example, he is making the room a mess. See, if you see, he is making the room a mess. Dirty ga chesastunadu room ni. One more example. The kids were a mess after gardening all the day. So రోజంతా gardening చేసిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళు ఎలా ఉన్నారు చూడ్డానికి మెస్సీగా ఉన్నారు. They were a mess after gardening all day. One more example. My hair is a mess. See the girl's hair. It is a mess. It is not at all tidy. It is dirty. So let us understand it more by watching this video.
Mess, mess, mess. A dirty or untidy state of things.
Oh my God! What have you done? Whenever you come to my workstation, you make such a mess over here. I mean, you should put the banana peel in the dustbin at least. And look at all this. You've thrown papers here and there. And your glasses are lying here. Please clear up this mess right away.
But I was just playing.
I know, but then you made a very big mess here. Let's clear this up quickly. And I need to work, and I don't even have a place to sit. Let's throw this in the bin, please. Come on, let's tidy up. Much better now. The table is not really messy now. Okay?
I think now you understood the word much better. Let's go to the next word. Our next word is mittens. M-I-T-T-E-N-S, mittens, which means a covering for the hand and wrist having a separate section for the thumb. So don't think that gloves and mittens are same. They both are different. Gloves are different and mittens are different. Here, if you can see, the mittens are having only a separate section for the thumb and a section for all the remaining 4 fingers together. But gloves, they have separate sections for each finger. Okay? So let's go to the examples. These are my violet mittens. The man is showing his red mittens. I pulled off my mittens after coming. Our next word is haste. Haste. Haste, haste, which means hurry. అంటే తొందరగా వెళ్ళిపోవడం, ఫాస్ట్ గా, క్విక్లీ. హరీ అంటే తొందరపాటు, కంగారు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇన్ haste to leave for the airport, they forgot their passports. ఎయిర్పోర్ట్కి వెళ్ళాలని కంగారులో ఏం మర్చిపోయారు? దే ఫర్గాట్ దేర్ పాస్పోర్ట్స్. తొందరలో మీన్స్ ఇన్ హేస్ట్. ఇన్ హేస్ట్ టు లీవ్ ఫర్ ద ఎయిర్పోర్ట్, దే ఫర్గాట్ దేర్ passports. Please make haste, otherwise you will be late to the school. Your mother always says this, right? Please make haste, otherwise you will be late to the school. In her haste to complete the work, she made lot of mistakes. కంగారుగా హోంవర్క్ గబగబా చేసేద్దామంటే చాలా మిస్టేక్స్ వచ్చేసాయి. In her haste to complete the homework, she made lot of mistakes. So our next word is waist. Waist ante nadum. waist, waist. Waist. It is a part of the body above the hips. For example, these pants have an elastic waist. The pants have an elastic waist. The waist of this pant is too tight. See, the man is struggling to fasten it. The waist of this pant is too tight. He fastened his belt loosely around his waist. So loose ga belt ni fasten chesadu, ante tie చేసుకున్నాడు. He fastened his belt loosely around his waist. So our next word is mixed up. mixed, mixed, up. Mixed up. Put into a wrong place. ఒక చోట పెట్టమని చెప్పింది, ఇంకొక చోట పెట్టడం. So putting into a wrong place. For example, he put books in a shoe rack and shoes in a bookshelf. So you can see, he kept books in the shoe rack. This is a shoe rack. He kept the books in the shoe rack and books and shoes in the bookshelf. So he mixed up the things. And she kept her hat on her knee and saucepan on her head. Hat ekkada pettukovali? On the head. But she kept on her knee and saucepan on her head. So she mixed up things. The next word is wear. 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 Which means to have something on one's body. She is wearing a coat. What is she wearing? She is wearing a coat. Waistcoat. He is wearing a mask. What is he wearing? He is wearing a mask. The next word is tie. Tie. To fasten something with a string. Kattadam. Tie ante kattadam. To fasten something with a string. For example, he is tying his shoelace. You can see in the picture, he is tying his shoelace. Shoelace kattukuntunnadu. The man was tied to a pole. Oka pole ki ఈ మ్యాన్ని కట్టేశారు. ద మ్యాన్ వాస్ టైడ్ టు ఏ పోల్. కట్టేశారు. దెర్ ఈస్ వన్ మోర్ మీనింగ్ ఫర్ టై. ఇట్ ఈస్ అ స్ట్రిప్ ఆఫ్ క్లాత్ టైడ్ అరౌండ్ ద నెక్. యూ ఆల్ నో, ఆన్ షర్ట్స్ వీ టై ఏ టై. వాట్ డూ వీ టై? వీ టై ఏ టై. ఎ స్ట్రిప్ ఆఫ్ క్లాత్ టైడ్ అరౌండ్ ద నెక్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, he always wears a tie on shirt. She gifted her father a silk tie. So what did she gift her father? A silk tie. I knew a man from Pitushki, as muddled-headed as could be. He always got mixed up with cloths. He wore his mittens on his toes, forgot his collar in his haste, and tied his tie around his waist. What a muddled-headed was he, that a man who lived in Pitushki.